Well, hello. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. We are playing Tales of Berseria today, and it is Thursday. Thank you for stopping by. So, as you can see, we are in Helaviz again. Or, I say again because, in between right now and last week, I did get some, let's see, what are they called? Some code red hunts done. I said some because there's still the two that I recently were notified of. One of them is in the Figgle Ice Caps, and that is the land of Dancing White. That's going to be that Magnum. Yeah, and the serial killer tree here in the Davil Forest, Fog Shrouded Mystery. Those two I will be doing. I just, once I see them. As for that, as you can see here, still have not yet done the Laphicet's Ancient Remedy. And if I'm not mistaken, no, it's not there. Is it? Oh, it is here. This is the Unicorn's Horn. So I've already found the other, I forgot what it's called. It's like a dust, some kind of like alchemist dust or philosopher's dust or something like that. And it was in the location that is like right next to where it says Laphicet. I can't go lower, but right next to it. The blue one, like right next to the word search, on top of or under the word search. Oh no, actually it was the one all the way on the very bottom there. And I found it in there. But yeah, now to get that elixir, I'm gonna need to do this one right here. So yeah, we're not doing specifically the Laphicet, we're doing Return to the North. But it's on the way, so let's get this. And I know I said it already, but I do enjoy, people stopping by to watch, to chat, or, just to feel like they're not, I don't know how to explain it, but I've many times and for long periods of times, I've been alone before. Right now I am just me and my dogs. Not like I'm not in a relationship. I am. It's just work right now. So, but in the home right now by myself with the doggies. But I've been there a long time. Just by myself kind of thing, and things can be easier when you have someone to like another human voice to listen to and to talk to. Even if I can't hear you communicating to me does something in your brain to say like, hey, I'm speaking to another human kind of thing, so if you're that kind of person that's like, what, I don't get a lot of interactivity throughout the day, or when I do, it's always angry customers because maybe you work at a like fast food place or call center or something like that. I get it. I've worked at both of those places, and I've dealt with some bad customers kind of thing. So I've watched streamers before, but I've never been into the streamers that are very controversial. Like, I'm not watching them because I'm like, oh, let me watch them go down. It was more like I'm into a specific kind of game, and they're just so happen to be playing only that specific kind of game kind of thing. And then when I don't, when I'm not into that game for a long time, I'll like never watch that streamer because that's all they stream kind of thing. And variety streaming is okay. It can be a bit hit and miss because, sometimes they play games you don't like. And sometimes, like me, they may not be very,
Valdi's ruins are north of Helaviz.
The Earth Pulse point is to the north, too. Probably in the very same place. Achoo! I didn't think Northgand would be this cold.
But Northgand was Teresa's territory. Wouldn't you have been here with her?
I think having my awareness controlled meant my senses were dulled as well.
I see. But the cold doesn't seem to be bothering Eisen at all. In fact, Everyone else seems comfortable here.
If you shiver at these temperatures, you'll never make it on the high seas.
In my youth, I practiced the blade under the blazing sun and through raging blizzards. Besides, when I turned into a demon, extreme temperatures ceased to affect me.
The same thing happened to me. I used to hate winter. So that's some good luck.
But what of yourself? You seem to be handling it just fine.
I'm freezing, actually. I don't know how you stand it.
I loathe the cold more than anything. That's why I've armed myself with a secret weapon. I've stuck thin, yet powerful, Cuckoo brand hand warmers all over myself! I even packed them in my shoes!
Really? That sounds amazing!
I'm willing to share, if you act like a dove.
What?
Go cuckoo, like a dove.
Please share your cuckoo warmers with me. Cuckoo.
You're no velvet, that's for sure.
Yo, that's a callback to when Velvet had to coo or caw or whatever, and she was the like raven or crow or whatever you want to say. Oh, back to what I was saying. I can understand, you know, not having anyone to talk to, and you know, working at places that are just so stressful. Maybe you want to hear someone that, you know, is not. Whoa. Okay. An avalanche has blocked the road. I'm afraid it's impassable for now. Okay. So as I was saying, I know how it feels that sometimes, you know, like, sometimes you want to talk, but you don't want anyone to say anything back, you know? Sometimes you want to talk and just be like, hey, you heard me. That's it. I don't want no feedback, you know? Something like that. Because you've been talked to all day, like you got a job or something, and like it's not that you can't talk back, but it's just like you're working, like you don't have time for conversation or whatever, you know, else that you actually do want to do. And that's what I mean by you can do that here, you know. I might not be able to hear you, but you know, like I'm playing a game. If you feel like, hey, I should have went left instead of right, say, hey, you should have went left, stupid. You know. I mean, I can hear you, so, but feel free, you know. I think me thinkest that is like parasocial kind of stuff, but I'm not trying to be like, okay, you can be a friend. I'm just trying to say like that can help you as an individual, you know, like legit. Just I think I've read somewhere, you know, that, and the same thing, like, you know, hugging yourself can trigger the release of endorphins or something like that, or stuff from the endocrine system. But like I was saying, just want to help the person that feels like they need something, you know? Alright, which way are we going for this? Okay, explore the Faldi's ruins north of town. We're in the ice caps, and I bet you... Wait, did we come from there? We didn't come from there, right? No, we came from the Helavis. Okay, we're gonna go down there, because I assume that bounty is the one at the very end. Because why else would they put something down here, you know? So let's go. We're taking a chance. I mean, it's not that we're weak at all. It's just they threw this one in, and it's like, well, okay, hey, this is the first one that's in front of us, story-wise, that we're gonna take on. Also, I want to go to those locations where they're like, oh, you have to be well kitted out, and you also have to be strong, like not just good equipment, but like strong characters. And not only that, you also have to know the weaknesses, and like they sort of said it in a way through like story of how bad these places are. The administration zones, class 4. I haven't went to any one of them yet. I'll be down to do it on stream. I mean, Why not? I'll just save before I go. That way if I get floored, I'm like, okay, not ready yet, kind of thing. Like, none of my equipment is like maxed out. It's just like, I'm just learning what I can from each one and then going to the next one. Eventually I'm gonna find some that are around the same when they're maxed out, and it's gonna rely then upon like the side buffs, you know, like this gets you so much more attack, or this reduces the time of confusion or something like that, you know. Yo, the turn is strong with this one. Here it is. All right. Ooh, I was gonna say first. All right, we're gonna get this guy.
Are we ready for this?
I hope so.
Blade of Heaven's will pierce mine enemies! Crash!
But I'm this close. I want this. Form zero. Double hit. Now for me. For three.
Freeze and burn! Twin whip!
See this?
Moonlight
Form
cycle!
seven. Pressure.
Freeze and
No
burn!
escape.
Freeze and burn! Freeze and burn! Surge!
Shooting star. Step. Die. See this? Double haze. Deception.
Receive life's blessing!
Hey, for five. No escape.
Receive life's blessing!
No escape.
Too slow!
No escape.
Receive life! Through troubles, receive life's blessing! Through troubles, receive life's blessing! Crimson Sun!
That was a considerably powerful enemy.
Okay, so a -8 for what? Victory under status element. Also, one or multiple of us had status element, so it was less perfect of a victory, I guess you can say. I mean, it wasn't perfect at all. We were hurt a lot, but still. Okay, item free victory. We didn't use any items. That's why I was switching characters instead of using items. I don't read like the walkthroughs or anything like that. I just try to play naturally. I'm sure somebody's created some kind of like perfect playthrough of how to do things, but just naturally I'm like, okay, cool. Like, don't use items as much because it lowers the score, and the score can do various things for you. So alright, equipment mastered, heck yeah. We got an Ignicite of Affinity and Amber Daggers, heck yeah. Increase the drop rate of equipment worn by the character on normal mode. Or higher. Nice, or higher. Okay, so increase the drop rate of equipment worn by the character. So does that mean only the person I'm using, it increases the drop rate? Or does that mean like all the ones in the party that are fighting? I hope it's all the ones in the party. Although I feel like it's not. At some point, she's gonna have like all her stuff, and I'll have to switch over to somebody else. I'm not entirely sure how to see if she has everything. Let's see. Oh, equipment. There is a way. Alright, so blades. Oh, well, does it say like this out of this? No, it doesn't. But it does say rarity. Nice. Okay. And I assume the better the rarity, the later in the game I find it. Although there are some of them that are probably decently good that I got early. Yeah, like I feel like I got these later than these, but these are somehow rarer. I mean, the circumstance for sure, but huh, okay. It does have like increased magic damage as well. I guess I should give them back to him when it comes time to like just land on a blade. Okay, that one's his best one so far. Armstrong. Wow, rarity 2. I just got that one. Interesting. Alright. Alright, so there is a way to like not necessarily see all equipment to like then verify like, oh, I unlocked all of them. But there is a way to see like the best of what I have had. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Speaking of, we have some people that have mastered some stuff. So let's just look over 71, 380, 390, 71 looks like the next one. See, I do this enough and eventually I'm gonna have to like grind to level them up, because you know, some of them are like 21, 15, and then some are like 353. And it's like, geez, like it's gonna be a while, you know? So she's mastered them all. And I should move on to a different one because other people need the boots as well. Because if you see right next to hers face is a star, all those other people have not mastered this. So I'm going to go to one that people have mastered, which is the boots here. So that way I'm not holding on to something, you know, that I don't need. All right, let's switch him up to 30. Oh. Looks like that's the next one. Silky paper. He looks like a choir boy right there. Like with a hat with horns on. Huh. Okay. He can take down winged foes better, and paralyzing capabilities is lengthened. Also, increase iron stance duration of arts based on their level, so that's good. Alright, and I think I have the same thing basically. Commander at the sea. Oh, well, it's not that one. Oh, I guess she just doesn't have one. Yeah, I don't think she has one. Actually, she might. Let's see. Mystic arts, enemies defeated, combo kills, combo... Nope, she doesn't have one, but that's fine. There's other people that got that. He has a iron stance too, right? No, not that one. Here it is. Master of Arms. Is there another one? No, we'll just stick with that one. 117, 389, 109. Alright, look at that. We got another one right here. 103, 109, 88, 400, Floric boots. I can come in and just swipe these, but why not? Leave him the same. Looks like equipment mastered. Wow, it's gonna take a while. But increases power of arts based on the level, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay, so this one. We're gonna stay on the Master of Arms because look at this. Increases skills learning speed by 14%. So he's gonna be able to learn these equipment skills much quicker. So yeah, that's good. We'll stick with the iron stent stuff. No new daggers, huh? Well, we'll put him back to Kurogane. So even though this brings his health down a bit and the attack goes down, look at the magic. The magic almost evens him out completely. He actually has much more usable magic. So that's good. We'll go this way. Increased damage against stun foes, which is cool. And break soul health recovery. Okay, she got the Worn Spear. 61. Well, probably 61 is probably the lowest right now. Oh, I didn't even see if someone had it either. Okay, let's give her another. Let's give her an iron stance as well. Where's? There it is. So that way we can learn all this stuff much quicker. So it's just a couple of boots that people gotta master now. Alright, iron stance. Let's find you. There we go. Okay, and for her, I need to sell a title for one who has sold expensive items. That rare equipment has got to go. So, to level highest sell value, you must sell 50,000 gold worth of items. So far, I've got 21,000. So, eventually, this is going to not... Oh, well, this doesn't have a learning increase. I thought there was one that did. Right? Maybe this was it. No. Nah, that wasn't it. Alright, well, she'll stick with this for now. Because I don't think she has one for learning. Oh, it is. Right here. Go with this. Equipment skills, learning speed. Oh, it's only 10%. What happened? I thought it was 14%. We'll leave her at 10% then. That's fine. Let's get moving. We've done enough. Oh.
Take a look at this.
Great. Let's do this one run Getsu style, guys.
Oh, I thought he was gonna change it.
Huge success!
Yeah, okay, so we've unlocked the Soma volcano, a volcanic island whose eruptions are triggered by the emotions of those who sailed near it. Tell of a forest made entirely of gems near the heart of the island. Okay, so some nice materials, huh? We're almost done with the Norman Islands. We need 2 more things. I'm not sure what's under this. And we got 1 more material here, so we're gonna keep it up.
Scout ship setting sail.
And where to now is a good question, because we just took out. We can do that. We can return it later. But now we're going to the Faldi's ruins, right? Okay. Let's do this. Just wanted to ensure where I was going to aim for on the map, so that way I don't have to keep stopping. I probably could plow through them, but yeah. It doesn't even get to experience points or anything. Not that it would be a really cheesy way to get experience points, but still. It would be nice. You know? But you just go through them. You don't get experience for it. Alright, let's stop here, save. Because we're safe.
Look, no guards. You think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
I'd say good. We can march straight in.
Oh, there are. Well, I wouldn't. Is that a guard? It's probably like a haunted guard or something, you know? But oh, there are no guards already. Interesting. These monsters are probably more on our level. Oh, and I can't use my board.
There sure are a lot of Malachim posted here.
They're probably here to protect the Therion, right?
One would assume.
The exorcist controlling them can't be far then. Be careful.
Oh no, you know I gotta try it. I had him in a halo. I had him in devil horns. Now we're about to put him in some white bunny ears. Well, not really, just yeah. This legit looks like he's in his Sunday, like this is Easter outfit, you know. This is after church Easter outfit, or after. I don't even know if that's what you would call them. If they're technically praying towards dang, what's his name again? Anyways, he's like the main bad guy. They're praying towards him, towards the like the Malachim, the evil one, I guess you can say, or the one that he's trying to control. We'll leave him in the horns. I like the horns better. Artorias, main bad guy. It's nice that this game doesn't have such a... The monsters don't have such a strict adherence to following you. I've played some video games where, like they're not Final Fantasy, where, or like Pokemon, where if you just walk through grass or walk through an area, you'll just end up fighting a monster. It is more like like this, where you can see them, but sometimes they'll do stuff to like cheat you and get in front of you or something, or they'll post the enemy like right in front like that, so you're more likely to run into them. Now let's see what's over here. Oh, can't go through there yet. So more than likely there is... Oh, hold on a sec. Okay. Just checking if my dog needed to go out. I don't think they do. I mean, I said the words, but there was no big rush, so I assume not. Yeah, I always take my dogs out before I stream, so that way you know, and I mean right before, so that way there's no like, oh, now they need to go kind of thing. So that would be like very unfortunate. All right, let's check this place out. Huh. Makes me want to... Okay, I'm gonna go unlock the other side, because you never know. It might... I didn't even think to go one further to look for it. Alright, let's check the bottom stairs. Let's go this way. Uh-oh. I'm really not entirely sure how strong they are. I doubt that they're strong enough to like take me out right now, but still. Try not to get bogged down. They really do put maps here just to slow you down, really. Like filler. Cool. At least I know what I gotta do. Both sides. You know, for a while I thought that all these little things were only sellable items, but sometimes they're like items you need to like unlock. I mean, not unlock, but like upgrade weapons and stuff like that. So I found it more and more useful to just what chances I can to pick those up. Huh. Don't know where that leads. Alright, let's do it to them. They all wanted to fight at the same time.
I'll finish this quick.
Freeze it there!
I'll tell you, die!
Flash Terran next!
Oh, really?
You're wide open! You're wide open! The Reaper's power.
Your place! You promised me! Here's your justice! Fight in order!
Too slow! Hurricane! 4-4!
Blast away the shadows of darkness!
No escape! You're wide open! Hurricane! Hurricane!
Try flare!
Hold up! You're wide open!
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
What'll it take to make you go all out?
Alright. I knew it was going to be worth trying to fight all of them at once. Only other one I could have fought extra was this bat-like one. But now that we have new stuff, might as well put them on. 270. Alright then. Colorful waistcoat. What else we got? 88. And of course he has it on. Alright. Was there any other that... Probably this one. Alright. Let's keep it moving. Super slow. Huh. Alright. I gotta go that way. I have to go that way. So this way was just one side. I know that sometimes if you go in a straight line, they'll get you, so try to go like diagonally, if anything. Here we go.
You'll be rust on my blade. Not good. Deception.
I'll help you, Dwarf! Your troubles receive like nothing!
I knew that was gonna happen. I kept trying to, you know what? I just knew that was gonna happen. I'm glad I saved before I got in though. I knew that was gonna happen.
Look, no guards.
So much magic at once. Okay, if I know I'm gonna be facing so much magic at once. I sort of want to change them too. So...
Right. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
I'd say good. We can march straight in.
Man, it's that magic. I hate when I get hit from a magic attack like that. AoE.
There sure are a lot of Molekine posted here.
They're
One.
Okay, we got this. We do want to go through here though. There's some. We're gonna have to redo some of this stuff, but we'll be all right. Try and keep it short, you know. Alright, well, we're almost there. And let's go. Let's not waste any more time. If we're going onto a side like this side, let's just go ahead and completely do what we're supposed to do. Only going back when we need to. This is giving me like Legend of Zelda, you know. Uh-oh.
These ruins. This feels like a sad place.
Sad? In what way?
Sorrow permeates this place. As if left behind by people who suffered torment and death. I guess that's a weird impression to get by just looking at some ruins, huh?
I'd trust my feelings if I were you. They'll often lead you to the truth of things. Besides, what you're feeling would explain a thing or two about these ruins.
It would?
Rather than attempting to impress visitors with beauty and opulence, the building and its passageways were built with strength and stability in mind. And that means...
They were anticipating volcanic earthquakes. And they expected that someone might turn violent in these passageways.
Not a bad observation. And what would bring such savage people to these halls? Surely they weren't just passing through.
Then this passage must have led to somewhere. Some room or structure deeper within. A prison for the worst criminals. Or maybe a battle arena.
And that's what gave you a sense of sadness.
If it was an arena, then treasure for the victors might be hidden away somewhere.
Why would it be hidden?
Well, those fighter types might not have been all that nice. And the people who built this place seem to have been the cautious type.
Hidden treasure, huh? Where do you think,
Save your speculation for another day, you two. We have a Therion to find.
Right. Sorry.
So, about that treasure.
Eisen!
Ugh. We'll talk about this later, Laphicet.
All right.
My thoughts exactly. Now about that treasure. He is a pirate. And it technically is very cliche. It's a pirate thing. Let's look for that treasure. Don't want to fight those things. Just because I know I don't like magic attacks being done to me. And I know they do magic, so. Although I do know if I decide to fight those other things, those things that do that magic attacks might just pop up anyways, you know, to help them, so. Gotta pick and choose my battles. What the heck? Oh, hello. That's one of those dolls that Eisen was trying to collect to give to his sister.
Titles! Titles! Boil oysters in the cloisters! Oh, got another letter for you, Eisen.
Okay.
Maybe it's from your sister this time.
You want to read it?
Me?
Please allow me. Now then.
Your cruelty knows no bounds. You bring deep sadness to a fair maiden's heart with each passing day. Repent or else I'll be forced to intervene. This is your final warning.
And that's it.
Wow, this person sounds really mad.
Eisen, what did you go and do to make the fair maiden cry?
I don't know, but I could try a couple things on you.
Ooh, excuse me if I forget to be scared.
The letter mentions a fair maiden. Do you think it refers to your sister?
What?
Oh, you could be onto something. She must be lonely so far away from her brother.
It sounded like she's pretty fond of you.
Are you suggesting that Aizen's sister wrote these letters? I mean, they're certainly unusual, but...
My sister wouldn't write something like this.
Then maybe it's someone who's spending a lot of time around her. Like, oh, a man whose shoulder she cries on.
Damnation, Magilu! My sister doesn't have any guy clinging onto her! Do you know something I don't? Prove it! Bring him here right now!
Calm down, Aizen. No one's saying that.
But if you're really that worried, why don't you go see her? Have you not done that since you left?
I did go back once, a long time ago. But as soon as I showed up, a crowd started to gather. Overcome by malevolence, they turned into demons and attacked my sister then and there.
Do you think it's your fault that happened?
What do you think? I'd moved us to a safe place, low in malevolence and high up a rugged mountainside.
So much for coincidence.
I haven't gone back to see her since.
Changing topics. I know I said these Nordals were a little off, but I think I'm starting to see that as part of their appeal.
Huh?
My point is, no matter how odd it might be, any gift could make a girl happy if it's given from the heart.
Ha. Sorry. You can't have one.
He gave her that sorry. This is just a... Okay. I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything in there. Oh yeah, and it's not gonna let me in there because look, it's not actually even part of the map for me to go to. Alright, so I've checked out this place. Not bad, not bad. I shall now check out this other place. And then I'll go up. There's a lot down here. It can be confusing if you don't, like, have it... if you don't have yourself, like, navigated. It's gonna take quite a while to do all this. Oh, man. Guess there's a reason why it's, like, separated. Alright, well, this side's done. Did everything here. Time for the other side. Okay, almost there. We're about to go downstairs, and I think at this side is where I ended up dying. So we're not stopping to chit chat. We're trying to make it past everything. So this side has more to do technically. So let's finish this. We'll go up one. Once we get everything down here taken care of. I don't know what that means, but I do know that there's treasure to be found. This must be that treasure they were talking about. Huh. What's over here? The other side was blocked for me, so... Oh. I think I did something like this on the floor right above me, so... Alright. Let's see what's over here that can trigger that. Or if there's anything. Should be, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Does that not everything? Oh, I guess it wasn't. There's something over here too. It's a lot of footsteps. Oh, one more. I had to turn around real quick to check what my dog was licking. Update, he licked himself. That's all. Alright, so did activating this open up this other door? No? Like that one over there? Oh, it did. Yo, that was close. Okay, well, now that this is open, I can do this one. And this should open that door. Yay! I would fight him, but again, one of those guys would just slip right in and I'll have to do magic battles.
How's Medissa been acting?
She's calm. It looks like letting her in on the truth worked as well as we thought it might.
Good. Maybe she'll be easier to control now.
Halt! Who are you?
Well, all that for nothing.
That was tougher than I would have liked.
I knew the trick was just aggro one or as many of them as I could, and then just try not to get around my partners and just try not to get hit. Because when my partners would get hit, they'll just die. And so that's horrible for me because, you know, I'm left as one, if not the only target, you know, or one of, you know, higher chance to get hit kind of thing. got a little statue. Let's continue.
Ship departing.
So, Medusa really is here.
But what's this about the truth and controlling her?
Did I pass the other one? I did. It blended in pretty well. Oh god, these guys. Sad, I don't have a board to use to make this quicker to pick up. Alright then. Never know what's ahead. Is there another one? Because I just lit. Oh, right there. Interesting, they just make them not hard to find, but they just make them to where you have to find them, you know? I wonder if there's some kind of order that I have to do them in, because it, you know, I'm not gonna leave, but I'm gonna go this way to see if there's more to like light before I light those last two. Okay, again, just had to check on my dog, make sure they weren't did not need to go out. Also, should I go up here? What is up here? I'm not trying to leave yet, but what is up here? Oh, hello. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's a board up here. Hello, board. And that's how you do it. Once again, not actually trying to leave, just seeing where these things lead, you know? Okay. Alright then. I know where I gotta go now. Only other place I can go. Just interesting that this, wouldn't have worked? Like, I would not have been able to go through here without... Huh. Maybe it's just an alternate way to get down here. Lot when I do turns with this, it's annoying. So. Yay!
A barrier! She's a Therion!
Third time's the charm, eh, kid?
Yeah.
You're Medusa? I am. And who might you be? We're like you. We carry grudges against the Abbey. And Shepherd Artorias.
It's gonna be okay. We came to get you out of here, Medusa.
There's no escape.
What? Please, don't give up. I can—
No, you don't understand. There's no escape for you. If you dare sully Shepherd Artorias' ideals and the light the Abbey shines upon the world, I will kill you all!
Here!
I'll stop you!
Why are you doing this?
She's the Abbey's lucky now.
Way to jinx it, Rokuro.
I'll help you!
Jade, wait!
I won't go easy on you!
They just keep coming.
That snake woman keeps summoning them. If we don't go after her directly, there'll be no end to it.
Your left hand. Don't tell me you're the calamity.
Why are you doing this, Medusa? Why fight for the Abbey after they forced you to become a Therion?
They didn't. I became one of my own free will.
But your daughter, slain at an exorcist's hands. You must hate the Abbey for that, don't you?
Oh, I feel hate. Toward a world where demons spawn from the people's malevolence.
You know about malevolence?
The exorcist told me the truth. Diana turned into a demon because of the malevolence she radiated. I knew what I had to do. Become a Therion, and devour malevolence so that such a tragedy would never repeat itself. It matters not what dreadful form my body may take. I will revive Enominat and change this wretched world! If that's how it is, fine. We'll take you by force.
Dark and light! Thermophilia!
Going to end this! Her death will not be in vain!
This woman! She's just a grieving mother! It's a spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Let me order! For me! I'll help you! Rended fire! Here and now! Dark Fang! Let's go! Fang! Particular!
For me!
Dark and light!
I'll finish this!
Here!
It's
Fire!
Don't you fury! I've got the pressure!
Here it comes!
Double hit! Good.
Earthquake! We're on top! Blade, here's true!
your debt.
It's over. Curse you, Lord of Calamity. Lord of Calamity? That's the name of the Demon Lord who will bring about the Age of Chaos. The unrepentant embodiment of malevolence, whose blind pursuit of self-gratification will rain destruction upon the world. The irredeemable, uncontrollable personification of human sins. An evil like you! Demon, Therion, Lord of Calamity, call me whatever you like. But if I'm the supposed Lord of Demons, then you're just a minion to be used as I please, nothing more. No, I refuse. What happened to my Diana was my fault. That's why I will fight you until my dying breath!
Stop!
Don't get in my way!
No! Enough mothers have died. I won't let you join them!
Eleanor and Kamawana, they both lost their mothers too. It's a terrible thing.
Kamawana?
A little girl that the Abbey forcefully made into a Therion.
Oh, that's gonna be her kid, huh?
But she failed. All she could do was to offer her own life to fill her child's empty stomach.
Kamawana's been crying ever since. She misses her mother. If you die here, I can only imagine how sad that would make your Diana.
Diana!
You don't need me anymore, Mom. I get it. You love this new dad more than your own daughter!
No! Honey, I did it for you. But you really thought I stopped loving you. And the malevolence made you into a demon. It's all my fault. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, Diana.
Medusa.
She'll be all right. She's just unconscious.
Let's grab her and haul her back.
I'll place her under a binding art, just in case.
Gotta hand it to the Abbey. Very resourceful, taking advantage of Medusa's regrets like that. Making her into a Therion who would do their bidding.
It's just so cruel.
Who cares? Reason above all, no?
It's true. The way I feel goes against all reason. There's no telling what'll happen to Heliphys once we take Medusa out of here. And yet I'm doing exactly that, all on account of my own hang-ups. Even crushing Medusa's honest resolve. According to reason, malevolence is the fault of the individual. You assume no responsibility or guilt for what happens to them. I refuse to turn a blind eye to the consequences of my actions. I chose this path to seek the truth, not to deny it. If I'm to betray reason, then that is the very least I should do. You're too much, you know that? You and Medusa both. Quit overthinking things. Just blame all the suffering on the Lord of Calamity. Makes life easier. Velvet, I'm not trying to cheer you up. I'm just saying it doesn't bother me. Whatever's coming, I can handle it.
Alright, we got some stuff done. Let's check out this place before we take off. Anything else? No? Okay. And are there enemies still, or? Okay, so this is gonna take me out, right? Like, return to, okay, so could I just, oh, I can. Also a very handy little thing. Okay, save, because like I said, you never know. Don't die very often in these games, but I can attest magic attacks are my weakness.
Eleanor, I was wondering, do you think I hurt Medusa saying that stuff to her back there?
I suppose you might have. But I was thinking the exact same things you were. Losing a mother. It's always a tragedy. I'm glad you stepped in and stopped her.
Thanks.
That Eleanor, I swear she feels way more responsibility for everything than she needs to. You think we need to worry? What if she pushes too far and erupts with malevolence?
Malevolence is born out of many things. A prideful ego, the self-righteousness that turns a blind eye to one's inner contradictions. Eleanor is different. She's mindful of her ego and strives to confront her inconsistencies of character.
She has a purity of heart that won't be tainted by the emotions that create malevolence. No other quality is as essential for an exorcist.
So she's probably okay?
For now, at least. But human hearts can be fickle things. Who knows what the future holds?
I doubt you got anything to worry about. For most exorcists, purity is a construct of the Abbey's teachings. But Eleanor, she's the real deal.
She's not your average exorcist, I'll give you that.
Purity is handy for any exorcist. But more than that, it's a rare and precious temperament for living. Everybody's got an ego and certain internal contradictions to some degree. Facing one's own ugliness in an honest manner is never easy. To be a normal human is to live carrying malevolence. It's just how much you let it control you that varies.
I guess malevolence might just be a fact of life, huh? But Artorias can't accept that.
Okay, now I wonder what that is. Chasteria, a title for one who has seen many skits. Oh, Chasteria. Chatterista. Chasteria. They're just talking about purity, and I was like, oh, Chasteria. Okay, so skits viewed, 250 out of 350. So this is to, it looks like to take out some armored foes. You can burn them, more damage against them, and your iron stance is increased, but we got something going right now, so we're okay. 211. 211 it is. Okay. Yo, the guy above me is sometimes it sounds like he stomps instead of walks, you know? It's alright. It's alright. I think I've lived upstairs before, and it does suck. Not up these stairs, but I've lived in an upstairs before, and you can't control it. Sometimes you live in a place that they've put in some crappy floors, and you know, you walk and you can't help but every step it just goes you know, making noises. So I get it. Let's see what else. Cool, cool. Getting things done, getting things done. The Mobius loop. Okay. I mean, I'll have to defeating dragons, more experience. That's interesting. I don't know what kind of dragons I'll be going up against. That's interesting though. Okay, I guess we're going with this one for now. Boosted boxer. Huh. I wonder what that's supposed to mean. Oh, okay. Highest total of enhancements equipped. So far I've got 10, and I can get a maximum of 30. And eventually it would allow me to unlock another art or another title skill. Be right back. Okay. I thought I heard someone at the door. Okay. I think they're... Let's keep going. I wonder if they'll let us by now. Probably not.
Well, I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Let's slip through town and head for Titania before that changes. So this is your secret hideout. Once I get free, he won't stand a chance. You all had better sleep with one eye open. Look how worried I am.
Welcome back! That's Kamoana.
She's the same age as Diana. Did the Abbey really turn someone so young into a Therion? Medissa, please, would you be able to talk to her? Is this a trick? Kamoana may be a Therion, but deep down, she's still a normal little girl who misses her mother. I can't do anything to console her, no matter what I try. But if it were you... You okay? You can call me Medissa, all right? Do I scare you, honey?
A little, but not as much as Velvet and Dial. But don't you think I'm scary? I had a bad dream earlier. My mommy said I looked scary and that she didn't want me anymore.
She would never. Your mother would never think that about her daughter.
But how do you know?
Because I'm a mother too. Mothers always love their children, no matter what. No matter if we die. No matter how the world changes. There's nobody who loves you more in the world than...
It's okay. You don't have to cry.
I hope Kamoana and Medissa won't have to feel so lonely anymore.
Yeah, trying to stop the waterworks gets old fast.
Listen, if it's not too personal, was your mother,
She's dead. I lost her when I was even younger than you.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. It just means we've got things in common. So no feeling sad and alone, okay?
Oh no, I'm fine. I don't feel lonely or anything, I swear.
What's gotten into you? You're so strange sometimes.
No, I'm not.
Eleanor, I'll have you watch over Kamoana and Medissa.
Yes, of course. I'd be honored. Thank you.
Are exorcists supposed to be so polite to a grand poobah of calamity or whatever?
Sure, why not? Besides, the Demon Lord ought to not trouble herself over such trivialities.
Velvet, Grimoire's calling for you. She says to bring Laphicet and meet her at the observation tower.
Got it.
We better get going then.
Aww. She says, "Is it alright if I stay here and live with you for a while?" That is pretty sad. Both of them were affected by the Abbey in some way.
Our scout ship has returned!
Great! Let's do this one Ron Getsu style, guys!
Alright, okay, so is that the one that we needed? It was. Heck yeah. So we can go now to the Soma volcano. Let's do this.
Scout ship setting sail.
It's interesting that there's also locations on the map that I don't really get to go to, but I can go to them in a way by sending the scout ship. So, pretty cool. Let's go see what Grimoire is saying. Where is that? Okay, outer path, watchtower. Dang, I forgot how to get the watchtower. Let's take Okay. I think I got that. This is a bit, but I think I got it.
Hey, do you all have mothers?
Where'd that question come from?
Well, after hearing that Velvet, Kamawana, and Eleanor all lost their parents, I just got curious.
My mother was a strict, frightening woman, but she died a long time ago.
I see.
I have no parents either. But the wicked witch who took me in said I was born from a peach that floated down the river.
Coming from you, I'd almost believe that.
And you, Aizen?
We Malakim are formed from untainted mana. Sometimes humans are reborn as Malakim, but they retain no memory of their previous lives. In other words, we don't have blood relations like humans do.
I see. By the time I was aware of anything around me, I was already tethered and being called number 2. I suppose having no mother means I don't have any memories before that. I told Medusa that losing a mother is painful, but I can't know how painful it is.
Go easy on him, Aizen. He's just a kid.
I'm just telling it like it is. But listen to me, Laphicet. You can share deep connections with other people, even if you don't have a biological family. Malakim, too, can form precious bonds, true friendships, even family.
That's right. Your words wouldn't have stopped Medusa if they weren't true in your heart.
You really think so?
I'm sure of it.
It's far better than being a witch born from a peach.
Nonsense! There's no nobler way to be born! I have an everlasting friendship with a dog, a monkey, a pheasant, and Bienfu.
I hope he's right.
Now I wonder, what are those other animals? Like, what's the story behind those, you know? Alright, let's see.
get that Malakim can have familial ties, but what makes you and your sister siblings if you're not related by blood?
Well, a very long time ago, I was born into this world from an Earth Pulse point up on a sacred mountain. I remained in that place for a long while, and then one day, she was born from the very same Earth Pulse point. Before we knew it, we had wound up living together under the same roof.
Are two Malakim always siblings if they come from the same Earth Pulse point?
No. The other Malakim were born there, but I never felt like they were my family. But something, I don't know what, was different with her. If she was sad, I'd feel sad. And if I was happy, she'd be happy too. She can be abrasive, but when she smiles, it's like nothing else. I swore to myself that whatever happened, I would protect her. I made a pendant from a stone on that sacred mountain, and gave it to her as a lucky charm. Of course, she just wears it as a necklace.
And your pendant? Did she give that to you?
She had the same idea I had. She made the pendant herself and gave it to me as a good luck charm. Without either of us having mentioned a word of it beforehand, we each gave each other pendants in the same shape on the very same day. That's when I really knew that what I had felt all along was true. We were brother and sister.
Is that her in the picture?
Yeah. It's a self-portrait she drew for me on the day I left home.
Did you draw her a picture of yourself?
No. I don't exactly have an artistic side.
Well, I'm sure that if you looked inside her pendant, you'd find a portrait of the person who matters most to her.
I hope so.
Yeah, and it would be nice if it was you.
Ah, there you two are.
Hi, teacher. Have you made progress deciphering the book?
I have indeed. It turns out there was a second counting song. I've already transcribed it. Would you read it aloud for us, child?
Okay. When the 8 malevolences overflow, in the culmination of mankind's despair, Innominat will bring an end to all peoples and restore them to time immemorial. 4 Empyreans shall wield a wrathful sword and cleave the great devourer, 2 asunder to sleep beneath the earth, as scarlet moonlight illuminates the evil. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart. The nameless Empyrean hath one body.
Oh, yet more delightful material to keep us awake at night.
If I'm understanding this right, it's discussing the specific nature of Innominat? That's what I believe, yes. When the 8 malevolences overflow in the culmination of mankind's despair, Innominat will bring an end to all peoples.
So, when the world is at peak malevolence, Innominat will use that power to bring an end to all. Is that it?
He's going to wipe out all of humanity?
Is that what the Abbey is after? Is that why they've been trying to bring back Innominat?
No, Artorias is not that kind of man. His 2 primary ideals are the many over one, and the restoration of order through will and reason. He sacrificed Laufey to protect this world, not to eradicate it.
You mean that's who he is as far as you know, yeah? People change, Velvet. Perhaps the shepherd gave up hope. Maybe he lost faith in mankind. Fools prone to sin, endlessly generating malevolence.
He's not like that. If that's all true, then what point was there in Laufey's death?
Is there anything else in that book?
Yes and no. This copy itself is incomplete. There ought to be further pages, but they're missing. For now, I've done all I can.
There must be an original somewhere, right?
Without it, I doubt the Abbey would be plotting Innominat's revival. We can be sure they have complete understanding of their Empyrean's nature.
But this was the only copy in the royal villa. If the original is out there, who knows where it could be?
It's getting pretty late. Why don't we call it a day?
Yeah, let's get some rest.
Hey, Laphicet! Medessa let me sleep in her bed last night. She's warm for a snake lady.
That's great.
She's gonna help me take a bath now. You should come join us too.
What? I couldn't.
It's okay. I don't mind at all.
Hey, Kamoana. Did you know? Dial started to grow a brand new tail.
Wow, really? I want to see.
He's up at the observation tower.
Let's go see. Medessa, you too.
All right. But don't run, or you'll trip.
Thanks, Eleanor. I appreciate it.
Having some girl trouble, my little Malik?
I'm just glad Kamoana and Medessa are starting to feel better.
Yeah, they both still have a long way to go, but it's such a relief to see them smiling.
We've got bigger things to worry about. Hurry up and locate the next Earth Pulse point.
Right. Okay.
Must you always be so blunt, Velvet?
I must, in fact. We're up against the Abbey here, and sooner or later they'll find this place.
That's true, but still.
Do we go find another hideout?
No, we'll keep on the offensive. We'll capture the remaining Therions before the Abbey finds us.
As a swordsman, I can respect that mindset.
I'm not so sure we could hold this place anyway.
And we've got no obligation to.
I found another Earth Pulse point. It's in the eastern part of Eastgand, I think.
But that's... All right. We're headed for Eastgand.
Then our first stop should be Port Taliesin.
Grimoire always looks like she never wants to do any work, but despite all her grumbling, when she starts a job, she gets it done. And quickly, too. She's frank, but she still takes care not to say anything to hurt anyone's feelings. I have to say, I like that in a woman. It's charming.
Well, sorry if I'm inconsiderate and charmless then.
I didn't mean it like that. You're all still so young and have led different lives. Can't fault you for being you.
Well, if you're saying we lack a certain air of maturity, I might not disagree.
That's for sure. It's true Lord Artorius has scolded my lack of composure at times.
Although I do get the impression that Grimoire has been dependable like that since she was young.
And it's a good impression at that. Old Grim's been that way since the day she was born. I hate to admit it, but her combination of insightful words and deadpan expression has charmed the hearts of many a Moloch. At her peak, she had a fan club 8,848 members strong, and her dinner shows would sell out the day the tickets went on sale. Malachim came by the droves to doze off listening to her live readings of ancient books.
Wow! I had no idea she was so popular.
Yeah, she's even a regular feature in Who's Who Among Norman.
Now that I think about it, I could see how a person could interpret her lethargy as patience and her vague dispassion as maturity and poise. Compared to her, I'm just...
Were you just trying to imitate her?
No, I didn't mean to.
Whether you meant to or not, that kind of felt like her just now. I can see it in you, waiting to be awakened. That sophisticated charm.
Me? Sophisticated and charming? I don't know.
Try talking like her. You know how she lets her sentences trail off. This is your make-or-break moment here.
All right. I think I know what you mean. Here goes nothing. Oh. What do you think, Laphicet? Do I sound like her?
It feels a little off, but you're definitely doing it. I think.
Aw, you don't have to grow up, Madam Eleanor. You're cute just the way you are.
You stay out of this, Bienfu!
When mankind's despair reaches its pinnacle, Innominat shall reach out and bring an end to all.
So that song bothers you too?
No matter how many times I read it, I don't see any good in it.
Understanding that ancient tongue is difficult, right? Perhaps there's another interpretation? Maybe the end to all actually means an end to all human suffering, for example.
That is a possibility. But we're far too lacking in material to know anything for sure.
We need the other half of that book, or some other text on Innominat.
We don't have the time to search for it. Wouldn't even know where to start looking.
And don't forget that that book is just a copy. Whoever transcribed it might have made an error, too.
That's an unexpectedly sharp insight coming from you.
I'm an expert at errors. When Miss Magilu made me copy magic tomes for her, I did it pretty half-heartedly.
Didn't that cause a lot of problems?
Well, when she tried to cast a spell from one of the tomes, the spell exploded in her face. It's really her own fault, though. She told me to copy 100 books in 3 days! That's impossible!
Oh, how cruel!
Cruel is right! That witch is a real devil, I tell you! A slave driver!
Bienfu, let's go somewhere a little more private, shall we?
Miss Magilu!
Hush now. There's no need to worry. I'll make it a half-hearted punishment. Not that I really care, but who ended up winning the fishing competition when we were trying to catch a Therion?
Man, that was a while ago. I lost because I came away with nothing.
No, it was a draw. As I'm sure everyone remembers, all I fished up were octopus demons. We were competing over who would catch the Therion. Demons didn't count, so my score was 0-2.
No, the loss is mine, and I'm not giving it to you.
That's not just something you can up and decide like that. In fact, by fishing up those octopus demons, I put everyone in danger. That should count for negative points. I lost.
Who cares? It was all in fun.
I care. Every competition must have a winner and a loser, no matter what. That's just how I see it.
Yeah, I'm with Eisen on this one. It doesn't do anyone any good to make the final results murky.
I can't believe I'm going to do this. Eisen, your curse would mean that the odds were stacked against you from the start. That doesn't make for a fair competition, does it?
Yeah, she's got a good point. We'll just have to settle the score some other way.
What can you guys do? Play cards? Chess? What?
Cards are a no-go for me. I'll just end up drawing jokers.
And I can play shogi, but I don't know chess.
Then what about arm wrestling? Would that work?
Whoa, whoa! Having a demon and a Moloch clasp hands is just asking for trouble with malevolence.
You're both adults, so why not a drinking contest?
That's it! If we have a drinking contest, we'll be able to compete on an even playing field.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. I'll have the crew bring out the drinks.
Well, that's one way of resolving it, I suppose.
Whatever gets it done. I'm not gonna complain.
If you guys are gonna have a drinking contest, you're gonna need some tasty snacks to go with all that alcohol, right?
Definitely. Let's go out and fish us some snacks.
Yeah, let's take out the little boat. We can even pick up where we left off our fishing competition.
Didn't we just figure out he can't really fish?
We were just about to finally resolve this mess. Why'd you have to go and stick your nose into it?
What? Why are you yelling at me? I didn't do anything wrong! Bien!
I wonder if that's why his name is Bienfu. Bien is like good in Spanish. So, or like, bueno, bien.
Hey, get this! I was out fishing the other day, when before I knew it, I'd wound up near a Class 4 island. Once I realized what was happening, I tried to turn the ship around, but then it got dark all around me.
Was it a sudden storm?
I wish! It was this great monstrous bird! Damn thing had wings big enough to cover up the whole blasted sky!
That sounds like a bit of a stretch to me.
You think I'm lying? Then check it out for yourself. You just might not make it back alive.
A huge bird.
I wonder what these zones will lead to, you know? Because it seems like a whole, like, it could be its own almost side mission. I mean, of course, side mission, but what I mean is like almost its own entire mission worths of battles, you know? What's Dial gotta say?
This island's really something. No way I'd want to go to prison here, but it'd make a great hideout. If I'm gonna be left in charge of this place, I'll turn it into the best hideout ever.
You're in charge?
Someone has to look after this place while you're all running around, maintaining the ships in the base, watching the Prince and Medusa, keeping Kamoana company. I'll keep this place running ship-shape, so that you all can focus on looking for the Therions.
But those are just odd jobs anyone can do. You're a navigator. Isn't that a waste of your talents?
You dolt! These are important tasks! Someone's gotta do it! We've got another navigator, but is there anyone besides me that could handle all of this by themselves? Besides, ever since I lost my tail, my balance has been off. The seasickness is killing me!
That's your story and you're sticking to it? Tell the truth. You don't want to come because you're afraid you'll be hurt again.
No. That's not it at all.
I think it was it. You don't have to come. Alright then. Set sail for Taliesin and Eastgand. Alright, now Eastgand. That's where we're going. And I think that's probably where she's from. Because she said it like, oh, that's, you know, that place, you know. So yeah. Let's go ahead and go there now. Oh, she's dreaming, huh?
It's sour. So you've kept your sense of taste? In my dreams I have. Nowhere else. Does that make this a dream? It would have to be, wouldn't it? After all. I devoured you. That's right. Don't you go forgetting it. How could I ever forget it? The taste of your... How could I ever...
Looks like the fog's rolling in.
Yep.
Eleanor, there's something I want to be sure we get perfectly clear.
All right. What is it?
Laphicet is not your little Moloch.
What? That's all you wanted to say? You realize he doesn't belong to you either, right?
Indeed I do. Laphicet's his own person, and not anyone else's.
You're right. Malachim aren't just tools to be used by exorcists as they pleased. I'll be more careful not to forget that.
Good, as long as we're on the same page.
Since we're on the subject of reminders, you haven't forgotten our little bet, have you, Velvet?
You mean the 100 gold on whether I'd break? No, I haven't forgotten.
A word of caution. People can fight against pain, but they can't fight against happiness. If you're keen on winning our bet, I'd steer clear of ill-fitting dreams.
Sorry to break it to you, but all I have anymore are nightmares.
The fog's cleared. Good thing we didn't wind up getting lost in it.
Of course we didn't. Who do you think is running this ship?
A bunch of shameless rogues who are very good at shameless roguery.
Damn straight.
But it's strange. These waters don't usually see much fog.
Whoa! It's like a castle.
This used to be the base of operations for a rich trading family. When trouble came knocking, they were ready for it, to say the least.
Wow! They must have had a lot of enemies.
But that was a long time ago. Nowadays, it's just another town in the middle of nowhere. But even so, to us, it was the big city of our dreams.
You know this area well.
I grew up near here. Keep on going, and you'll run into a ball. My home village.
Then, the Therion is...
Yeah, somewhere in my village.
Is that okay?
No one will know me there. Everyone I knew, I already devoured.
You know, this matter of fact. Just saying the truth.
Take a look at this.
A new recipe!
Nice.
I've gotta try it.
It's not from anyone you know. I guess we keep going.
Scout ship
At
setting
least in this
sail.
location.
I just love the feel of the sun on my face. I'm glad the fog finally cleared up. For days it was so thick, you couldn't see past your own nose.
We're lucky a demon didn't show up in all that fog.
Eastcan hasn't had much demon trouble to speak of. Didn't you know that? During the Advent, towns all across Eastcan were attacked by demons. It was Lord Artorias who saved us. Ever since, our towns have seen almost no demon attacks.
Is that true?
Oh, pardon me, Lady Exorcist. But if you're with the Abbey, surely you've heard about how things are here in Eastgand. Of course, demons are lurking about outside our towns. But for whatever reason, they don't attack us where we live.
That sounds unbelievable.
Everyone who visits us from abroad says the same thing. But this is neither joke nor lie. Everyone says that Lord Artorias' power lingers here, protecting our town against the demons. Whatever the reason, you're safe here. Relax, and please enjoy yourselves.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Why do demons avoid these towns?
You're travelers, right? How are other towns doing? Is the demon blight as bad as they say?
Demons are attacking cities all the world over, and the demon blight is spreading like wildfire! It's nuts!
That's terrible. Living in this town, I almost forgot about the demons. There hasn't been a case of demon blight here since the Advent. Nothing much has changed over the past 3 years.
Yeah, this town's the same as it's always been.
You've been here before?
Many times.
Really now? Wait, there is something that changed. The prickle boar meat.
The prickle boar meat?
Yep, it's gotten much easier to get your hands on high-quality, tasty meat. The hunters are probably able to do so well because they don't have to worry about demon attacks.
Well, I hope you enjoy your return to Taliesin. Have fun.
A town without demons.
Could be there's a Therion at the Earth Pulse Point in Eastgan that's devouring the malevolence. What do you think?
That would certainly explain things.
Good day. How are you liking Taliesin? I bet you're surprised not to see any exorcists.
Yeah, I've never been to a town like this.
The exorcists stationed in Eastgand often leave to help deal with problems in other parts of the world. Then again, few are stationed here to begin with.
Are they on another of those expeditions now?
That's right. They're currently in Northgand, helping put down a group of dangerous demons. Even though they're gone, we still have regular exorcist patrols stop by. We feel safe enough with them. Maybe they should just move the capital to Eastgand. Of course, I know there's no way that would happen.
Ah, damn! I forgot today was the day Nico was coming. I missed out on buying that special quiche.
That's too bad. I wish she'd just open up a shop here. You'd think it would be easier than always having to make the long trek from a ball.
I heard she doesn't want to leave the village because she's waiting for her missing friend to return.
What are you talking about? A ball's nothing but a ruin!
What? Well, you're a morbid young woman. Sure, the place was hit pretty bad by a demon a few years ago, but it's not like it's abandoned.
Many of the villagers were hurt, but thanks to Lord Artorius, nearly all of them survived in the end.
That can't be.
It certainly is. In fact, there's a girl from there, Nico, who comes here once a week to sell things.
Just yesterday, my husband sent medicine to the general store there and got some juicy prickle boar meat in return.
That can't be right. With my own hand,
Velvet?
Velvet said a ball was wiped off the map, but it sounds like someone's been coming from there with things to sell. Do you think a new group of settlers moved in?
Apparently that merchant Nico is someone Velvet knows.
She said something about Artorius having saved the village. Do you think it had something to do with the Earth Pulse Point?
I can't say. We've heard too many conflicting things.
This feels wrong to me. Really, really wrong.
We won't find the truth by wandering blindly in the dark. The path forward is our only way.
Right. It's not like we can turn back.
But Miss Mogulu, what if there's darkness ahead too?
Then we'll take a nice nap together. Forever, probably.
Oh.
What's going on?
That's what I'd like to know.
Ask me what this town's known for. Answer, stairs.
Yeah, I've never seen this many stairs before in my life.
You're close to the sea and the weather is beautiful and everything, but doesn't all this climbing make life here hard?
Not at all. I walked the stairs here since I was a child. A little climb like this is nothing. Everyone raised here has a strong set of legs and a sturdy back. You couldn't turn a profit selling back medicine here. No way, no how.
Alright.
That festival over in a ball sure was fun, wasn't it? It sure was. What a cheerful and happy place. And the food was amazing. I'd love to go back sometime. I loved the prickle boar meatballs. Nico's quiche was so good. It was a master quiche. This Nico must be a great cook. I'd love to try this master quiche. Where did you learn a joke like that? Anyway, Taliesin's Fisherman Festival is coming up soon. We've got to show the folks from Abal a good time. Yeah, I'm gonna help my uncle catch lots of tasty fish for the festival. What do you think you'll catch? Pickled mackerel, tuna rolls, oh, and duck stew. Those are all the names of dishes, silly. And a duck isn't a fish. It's a bird. I swear, you don't think of anything but food.
Nico's quiche.
Nico's quiche. That's gonna be the title of this next one. Nico's quiche. Alright. So I think I got enough of a look around here to be able to say this is going to be a good place to go ahead and just stop for now, because we've hit our 2-hour mark already, or a few minutes past, but I think, you know, we came into a natural somewhat stopping point right now. This is a city, almost an entire island basically, that's not really unaffected, but like the effect is so little that they're like, yo, we're joking about, you know, how easy it is to live here, that, you know, people aren't just dying left and right from demon attacks and stuff. So, you know, like, something's fishy, you know, and the people are just like, okay, it's just, we're just lucky, you know. But yeah, it's gonna be a good place to stop. We will continue onwards, ever onwards, once we come back next week. The only thing I'm going to do between now and then is just like go to the shop, do some selling, do some buying, and that's about it. Come back and save again. But I don't want to waste your guys' time with that. It's pretty boring. For now, thank you. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I love when people stop by, give me a good watch, you know, and chill out with me, you know. So thank you. Thank you. I hope you stop by again. Until next time, stay safe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. See you later, guys.